Jackie Banks.
And I'm Tamon Bradley. We begin tonight with breaking news. A deadly police-involved shooting in South Shore leads to a tense and often angry standoff between officers and neighborhood residents.
Gaynor Hall is live in South Shore with the story. Gaynor.
Hi, Tamon and Jackie, and we're hearing conflicting reports on the circumstances surrounding this deadly police shooting, but what is clear is that a large group of people have gathered here at the scene, and they remain at the scene expressing their outrage nearly 3 hours after this happened. Look at this video. Just moments ago, things flared up here once again. Officers using their batons and some of the protesters throwing bottles at police. Tension erupts tonight near 71st and Chappelle in South Shore. A large police presence pushing back against a large crowd. Chicago police shot and killed a man in his mid-30s. Witnesses say he was a barber who worked at a shop nearby.
Honestly, I don't know what to think. It's just another episode of a white cop killing a black man. I hate to say it, but that's honestly what I saw and what happened.
Cell phone video shows the body next to the train tracks near the Jeffrey Plaza parking lot. Many people were in the area when the shooting happened. Some say he wasn't armed.
They say, sir, no selling cigarettes. He said, I'm not selling any squares. I'm just getting off of work. I work at the barber shop right here. When he turned around to walk off from there because they was harassing him, they shot him.
But people who worked with him say he was licensed to carry a gun.
Very quiet, you know what I'm saying? But we know him enough to know that whatever image somebody tries to set up there about him carrying that gun or whatever like that, they can say what they want to say because it's also known that he was concealed to carry.
Whoever shot this man was dead wrong. He was unarmed. And they shot an unarmed black man again. And this is my neighborhood. I'm not visiting. I stay here. I stay here. We stay here. Everybody that you see out here, they stay here. We know each other. And they shot this man unarmed. Chicago police is not fixed.
All right, good evening. I'm Chief Fred Waller, Chief of Patrol. I'll tell you about an incident, a tragic incident that happened today. This afternoon, some officers, as they were working a foot post, walking along 71st Street, saw a subject that they thought might have been armed from the bulge in his, around his waistband. After that, they approached the subject who became combative. And as he became combative, flaying away, he broke free from the officers, and what they thought he appeared to be reaching for a weapon, which he did have a weapon on him.
They thought,
and the officers tragically shot this man. This police department gets no joy in these type of incidents. Police don't go out to these type of incidents. There's not something that they plan to do. It's just a tragic incident all the way around.
Did he have a concealed carry permit?
As we know right now, he did not.
What was the weapon?
It was some semi-automatic weapon. He also had some magazines on him.
What can you say about the crowd afterwards?
The crowds afterwards were very, they were combative somewhat to the police, also throwing things. I know that they're very passionate about things that happen in the community, especially when it's dealing with the police. But it got a little bit out of hand. Several arrests were made. Some squad cars were damaged, some things like that. But other than that, you know, some of the protesters very verbal in the things that they were doing, but the police tried to remain calm, and we did have several arrests though.
Were there any injuries? Were there any officers injured?
What prompted the police to go across the line and go into the crowd? There's some video showing them chasing people.
When they started throwing things, that's when the police tried to make an arrest. When they jumped on top of the squad car and damaged some of the squad cars, that's when they tried to make some arrests.
Were there officers injured?
Some officers were injured.
How many?
Approximately 3 or 4.
Do you know what type of injuries they sustained?
I believe there were minor injuries, cuts, things like that.
So how many officers were involved in the confrontation with the man? And can you tell us anything about the officers? Were they male officers, female officers?
It was a mixture of male and female officers. What's the other question? What do you want to say?
So how many were there?
I believe it was 3 or 4 officers that approached this man. Just one fire.
What were the officers doing at the time?
They were walking a foot post. We have a lot of different things that go on along 71st Street, and it's one of the areas that the community asked for more foot officers in that area.
But not to kill.
Right. When they approached approached him, he tried to push their hands away, started flailing and swinging away, trying to make his escape. And as he was making his escape, reached for his weapon.
No body cam. What's the body cam?
I can't tell you really anything about him right now. Yeah, we'll get that later.
What's being done?
As far as the shooting? As far as the shooting with full scale, the same investigation that we do with all police shootings. COPA, of course, is going to be out there, so the full investigation.
Do you believe deadly force would justify?
You can't answer that. There's an investigation.
Did he fire any shots?
Guys, thank you.
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
Denzel Washington sounding ass.